Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I am doing a little weekend vlog because I have a few exciting things to share. I'm getting ready because we're about to go head out to grab some matcha. Well, I'm gonna grab some matcha. Chris will grab some coffee because he is 100% a coffee person. I, on the other hand, am all about tea. And then I gotta run some errands, including making some returns as well as stopping by Best Buy. I want to try to see if they have a new vlogging camera that I want to get. I've had mine for a few years. It is the Sony ZV-1, and I think that I'm now ready to move on to something a little bit nicer. Especially what I really want is something that I can change the lenses. So I'm looking at the ZV-E10, and I'm trying to decide between the E10 and the E10 Mark II. And then I'm expecting some packages today from Banana Republic so that I can show you a little mini haul, just some summer pieces. And then I also recently bought some Zara pieces. This shirt actually is one of them, which I love, and I want to show you all the other items that I bought as well. So I'm planning on doing a little try on haul. And I also stopped by the Lego store and I got these, it's like these F1 tiny cars that I've been seeing all over TikTok, people turning them into keychains, and I want to do that so that I can put it in my purse. The crazy part about it is that you don't actually know what car it is. Like it has a QR code, and we scan them in store, and it's supposed to be, one of them is supposed to be a Ferrari, the other one is supposed to be the F1 one, and then we got a McLaren one because Chris just wanted a McLaren one. We're Ferrari fans though. And then tomorrow we have a soccer training for BBB, which is like Chris's favorite soccer team, and he got invited, so I'm going as his +1 just to watch them train. But I'm finishing getting ready so that we can head out, and I wanted to show you the pieces that I got from Ania Haie that I'm styling for this video. It's jewelry, and they sent me some beautiful jewelry pieces, and in full disclosure, they're also sponsoring this portion of the video. So let me show you everything that I got, starting off with these earrings. These are yellow gold with pearls. I am obsessed with yellow gold and pearls. I think I've mentioned this in pretty much any video where I highlight any sort of piece of jewelry. And the thing that got me about these is that they were similar to some earrings that I had before that were like a hoop and then a pearl hanging that I lost when we went to Europe a couple years ago, and I could never find anything similar to it. But then I saw these on their website and I was immediately like, I need these earrings, which I am literally obsessed with. I also got these two rings, which again, everything is going to be yellow gold because I love yellow gold jewelry, and you can style these either on their own, or I personally love the look of a stacked ring. So I'm actually pairing these two. The top one has a tiny little pearl, and then the bottom one is all with the little diamond. I would say the bottom is mostly like a bezel style type of ring, and then the top one is a combination. But again, I just love the look of rings when they're stacked, so wanted to style it like that. I also love to stack or pair up necklaces, so I got these two, again with the pearls and of course the yellow gold. You can choose from 3 different lengths for the pearl necklace, so if you like a longer style, you can just put it on the last one. I'm choosing the middle one, which puts it at this distance, or length I should say, and then for this one I'm going to stack it up so that it's at the top. And with this one you have 4 different options, so again, just based on whatever preference you have in terms of the length, you can adjust as needed. Since I want this one to sit higher at the top, I'm going to put it on the, you can either consider this the first or last, but basically the one that's closest to the actual charms or little pendants. So that is what the necklace stack looks like. And last but not least, I have this bracelet, which again just looks like the bezel style, so I feel like it goes really well with the rings. And you have 3 different options to adjust it, which I find it really helpful because I have a very small wrist, and I always find it really hard to find bracelets that actually fit properly. So there you have it. Normally they're like too big on me or too long, but this one I feel like just fits so nicely and dainty, and I love the look of it. So that's my whole jewelry stack. I've got the bracelet, earrings, the rings, and of course the necklaces. I'm obsessed with the look. Again, I love everything yellow gold, pearls, so perfect style. And I thought that these pieces were so elegant and dainty and beautiful and make a statement in such a nice way. Like I feel like anything bezel always makes a statement in my opinion. I also have a 20% discount code. I wasn't just gonna show you these beautiful pieces and then be like, that's it. So with code Monica20, you get 20% off these pieces, and I'm actually gonna link in the description all of these so that you can have some easy shopping. They honestly have a ton of beautiful pieces, and I'm already bookmarking so many of them that I'm like, oh, I want this and I want this and I want that. And they launch new collections often, so there's new pieces coming along all the time as well. So anyway, now that we're ready, we can go ahead and go out to run some errands, get matcha first because we need that, and then time to be productive and get a lot of stuff done. So come along. Honestly, those errands took a lot longer than I was expecting, and the lighting is not the greatest right now to try on everything. I did get the package of what I was pending from Banana Republic, but I'm gonna do the try on haul tomorrow, so I'll show you all the pieces tomorrow for Banana Republic and Zara because I really want to have just like better lighting than what we are currently experiencing. Anyway though, I actually got a few compliments on my earrings, so that was really exciting. I am genuinely loving all this jewelry. I also came home to a bunch of PR packages, so I was like, let me just show you what I've gotten. They're basically all like skincare beauty products. Starting off with this L'Occitane package. It's so cute. It looks like a basket basically. When you open it, it's literally as if it was a plate, like a summer plate. And it's a partnership between L'Occitane and Bon Maman, a French brand that I actually love for their jams. And so it has a lemon elderflower spread and a caramel coffee spread. I actually have a bunch of these because I love these so much. I bought a few of them when I went to Paris. Actually, both times that I've been to Paris, I literally ended up buying like this little cute pack that had all of these ones. So I'm super excited. And then it comes with a hand cream, a cuticle oil, a roll-on perfume, and then a milk concentrate, so like a moisturizer. Honestly, it's just such a cute PR package. I love this so much. I love L'Occitane. They've sent me quite a few products and I'm so grateful because all of their products, like their skincare products, I am obsessed with. I use their shower oil. It is literally my favorite. And then their moisturizer, the Immortelle, I feel like I'm always pronouncing it wrong in the French way. The yellow moisturizer, Immortelle, the one that's supposed to be like for younger looking skin. I love it so much. I also got this one from ROC. So it's a retinol correction line smoothing cream. It actually has some data here. It says that 50% saw a visible reduction in line, 90% saw reduced dark circles, and 84% saw puffiness improved. Also got some Belief skincare. So this one is the Dew Guard Milky Sun Serum, a broad spectrum SPF 40 sunscreen. I just love the packaging. It literally looks like milk. And then these two eye products. So one is the Aqua Bomb Lifting Eye Gel, and this one is the Aqua Bomb Eye Gel. Also got some stuff from the Face Shop. I got this Rice Water Bright Deep Peeling Cleansing Balm, and I got some collagen masks. These are supposed to be like the ones that you put on for a few hours and it's supposed to turn clear, like transparent, once the whole product is supposed to have been absorbed. We're probably gonna try some tomorrow because tomorrow I'm gonna do my little Sunday self-care. So I'm very excited about these. This is also like the cutest package. It is this like gummy bear and it's all these CNP Laboratory lip products. We've got cherry pie, pink donut, caramel pudding, grapefruit candy, and honey cake. And you know what? I feel like trying pink donut right now. You can see the product right there. Now let's just apply it. I wouldn't say it smells like donut or anything. This is supposed to be, yeah, pink donut. But it does feel very hydrating and very lip oil-like. Okay, and lastly, I got this Maybelline package. It says your next lip combo obsession awaits. It's got the most popular combos. They're right here. So incredibly excited about this. I literally love lip products. I feel like I would totally like Ice and Line Leader. Okay, so this one is Line Leader. I feel like I do this quite often. Like I start applying lip products without a mirror and then I'm like, this is not working very well. Oh, I really like this color. It feels very natural. Okay, so we're pairing this one with the 002 Ice is the shade. I'm not very good at identifying scents, I'll admit that, but I feel like it smells kind of coconut. Like the gloss in this thing is unreal. I actually really like this. Okay, well, that's some exciting PR that I've received. Again, I am so incredibly grateful for these opportunities and I don't take any of this for granted. And I also know that I wouldn't even be getting any of these things if I didn't have people like you watching my content. So not to be all sappy and stuff, but thank you truly, because I understand that, again, these are not opportunities that would come my way if I didn't have people watching and engaging with my content. So truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. So I forgot to recap how everything else went. We stopped by Best Buy and I got to see the camera that I wanted. Like they had both actually, the ZV-E10 and the ZV-E10 Mark II. Unfortunately, the ZV-E10 was not turning on and I talked to the Best Buy employees and they were like, if it doesn't turn on, like we basically can't do anything to make it turn on. So it is what it is. But then I was like, oh, I'm between those two, and they were like, go with the Mark II. Like 100% go with the Mark II. They were like, it was significantly improved. The ZV-E10 was launched like 4 or 5 years ago. So they were like, it definitely is getting outdated. Whereas the ZV-E10 Mark II was just launched last year. And so they were like, that one's gonna be like the most up to date for a while basically. So I think I'm gonna go with that one. And then I also looked at the different lenses because what I love about that one is that you can change the lenses, which is exactly what I'm looking for. And I'm actually gonna wait until the Amazon Prime sale days, all that stuff happens, because it's coming up. And I'm gonna try to see if by any chance any of them are on sale, like whether it's the lenses or the camera. We'll see. I didn't know this because I wasn't aware and I don't even know when was the last time that I went to Michael's, but they actually do have a bag charm section. I'm gonna try to make my Ferrari Lego one and put it together. Okay, this is the one for Ferrari. I did it with the bow and M and then the car obviously, and so I'm going to show you, like if I were to put it on my bag, this is my pull-in bag, clip it in there, and then we've got the car, the bow, the M, just looking so cute with the charm. So, and then I made a little McLaren one for a friend, and I also made one with the F1 car just for fun, just to like have a few different ones. So really fun craft night, honestly. I am currently getting ready so that we can go to the soccer practice, and I figured I would try the Rice Water Bright Cleanser just to show you what it's like. So it's supposed to be like a cleanser that also removes makeup. I'm obviously not wearing makeup. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing my Summer Fridays Jet Lag eye patches. I love these so much. They're great at like depuffing and all of that. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It is definitely a paste. Oh, I see what they mean by the little white things that are supposed to appear. Like, I don't know if can you see them on camera? I have light coming in from the bathroom and I think it might be making it a little bit hard. And so now I'm supposed to rinse with water. So yeah, now it turns into more of a milky white cleanser. Very gentle, smells very clean. I like it. It felt really nice. Didn't feel sticky. Sometimes cleansers, if they're a little bit harsh on my skin, feel just like they really dry it out. Next up is my Medicube Zero Pore Pad, which I am very much running out of. I literally have just a handful left. Now time for my toner. I want to try out this Believe Eye Serum. It's supposed to be the lightweight cooling eye gel. And this one is supposed to help depuff and brighten the eye area. That's what it claims. There it is. Definitely has a cooling effect and I do love the applicator, honestly. But now it's time for my serum and I pair this one with the Medicube Pro. I use it on booster mode level 2. I started off with level 1, but now I move up to level 2. And I always do one side first until it tells me that it's been a minute. It beeps and it'll tell you that. I love that it still tells you the time though, so I've been 37 seconds on this side.
1 minute passed.
I think you heard that. So now we move on to the other side and do that, and then I go on my forehead.
Microcurrent mode,
So
level 1.
I've now moved on to level 2, but I feel like this is still different than my NuFace. Like even though both are supposed to be microcurrent devices, I feel a bigger difference with my NuFace. So I go up like that a few times, then I go up from the jawline up to the cheekbone just a few times again, trying to basically sculpt that area, and then I go into my cheekbone up. And then repeat on the other side, and then the forehead.
Derma shot mode, level 1.
And then last I do the Derma Shop mode. So I just go around it on my jawline, and then I only really do it once in the bottom line and then a little bit in the medium. I just use my L'Occitane Immortelle Divine as my moisturizer, and then my Caudalie SPF 15 that I buy in Europe. I am ready now. I'm putting my hair up because it is so hot, but with my little bow claw clip. I'm taking my bag with my new charm because of course it's Formula 1 Sunday. And then I do have my Ania Haie pieces because I'm literally so obsessed with them. The only thing that I changed was I'm putting my ring, one of them here and then the other one over my Aura ring. We came back from the training. It was actually pretty cool. It was really, really hot though, but it was cool. Just like the players warming up and everything. I am using my microphone now because I have my Banana Republic order. And so I'm going to do a little try on haul, and it's just going to be a lot easier if I'm wearing a microphone. I got this dress in a size extra small, and I feel like the top part is actually really warm. Like it's a very, very thick material. It does have pockets, which obviously if you watch any of my other try on hauls, you know that I love when a dress has pockets. But I will say it feels a bit see-through. So I don't love this. I actually think that I'm going to return this dress because, well, one, I feel like the top is too thick, so I know that it's going to be overwhelming in Miami. Like I don't love how see-through it is in the bottom part. I got this two-piece as a set, but they do come separate, so you will buy the shorts and the top separately. So these shorts are actually in a size small, and then the top is in a size extra small. The shorts do have a drawstring, so you can adjust as needed, and they do have pockets, which again I love. And then the top is adjustable with the buttons here, so you do have a couple different options to make the straps longer or shorter. The material is not entirely sure what it is, but it definitely feels very beachy, very summery. What I like is that I can pair the top with different pants, or I can wear the shorts as well, also with a different top. So it gives me the flexibility of having a matching set, but also just individual pieces. Speaking of wearing this with different pieces, so we got this top. This one I got in a size small. Don't mind the wrinkles. Obviously this just came out of the bag. I like it. This is the back. It has a button there just to close it. It's nice, comfortable, very good for the summer. I feel like it's very lightweight. It is lined, so no see-through on this one. Now onto a dress. This is a blue linen dress. It does have pockets, which again we love. It is sort of a midi dress, but the one thing about it though is, I've mentioned this before, I have very sensitive skin, and linen for me is super itchy, and I thought that maybe this one was going to be lined or it was not going to be itchy, but it feels very uncomfortable. Wherever my skin is making contact with the fabric is just feeling itchy and uncomfy. So this one unfortunately is probably going to have to get returned because it doesn't matter how cute something is. If it's uncomfy, I'm not gonna keep it. Now luckily this one's not an itchy dress. I do really like it. Again, it also has pockets. It has a crisscross back detail with the straps. They are adjustable. They have a button there to adjust it. However, this is like, I have it basically on the shorter setting, and I do feel like they're a little bit loose, so I feel like they still would need to get adjusted, at least for me. This one is in a size 2 and the dress is lined for reference. I am so bummed about this dress because I thought it was so cute online and I don't know what happened. I just looked at my order confirmation to be sure. I ordered a size 2. For some reason this one says size medium, so I don't even know what changed there, but it's huge. You can see how much it's gaping right here, so it's just, it would need to get so much taken in. And even though it's linen blend, it's not very itchy, which is why I'm so bummed because it actually is such a cute dress. Sadly, not happening. Again, I don't know what went wrong because I ordered a size 2 online. It was like a numerical thing and they sent me a size medium. This one's also a matching set like the green one, but this one is with pants and a long sleeve button up. So this one I'm obviously like folding here so that the arms are shorter, comfier, more like summer, but you can of course also wear it like this, buttoned up here. And also I would rarely wear this together. I feel like if I'm gonna wear this together, I probably would wear like a white tank top underneath and just wear this open, more like a jacket, so to speak, because I feel like this feels like too much, to be honest. It's just stripes on stripes and it's too long, too many stripes. I got the top in an extra small. It is definitely oversized, I think you can tell. And then the bottoms, I got them in a small. And again, it has a drawstring and of course it has pockets. Last in my Banana Republic order is this brown vest top. This one is in a size extra small and it is more like a square neck with the buttons here. Really nice and comfy. It feels really good, like the material and everything. Again, I just paired this one up with these pants. This top is super comfy though and I like it. I like that I can just really dress it up or down and it feels nice. I do love these type of tops. I have so many of them. Well, this is it for my Banana Republic order. I did mention that I had some Zara pieces as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and try those on now. This is the top that I was wearing yesterday. It is this gingham top, blue and white. It has these bows here in the middle, super cute, very flowy, very comfortable. I'm wearing this one in an extra small. I was wearing it yesterday with some fashion tape because I do feel like it is very loose. I told you I love vest type of tops, so I got this one in a butter yellow, which of course color of the season. I love this one. It's a bit longer. The only downside, which I need to get this one taken care of, is the straps are a bit too long for me, so I need to basically just shorten them so that it fits more snug there with the straps. I'm wearing this one in a size small. It is very nice and comfortable, and again, I love the color and I do love this style. It looks almost strapless with how thin the straps are, but you can also adjust them if needed. And it's got this like 2 fabric material, so this one is a bit more smooth, and then the bottom is sort of as if it was a button down shirt, so it does have buttons. I have the top one buttoned and then the other 2 unbuttoned. I just like because it gives it this peplum type of look. This one is in a size small. It does have a side zipper, really good for the summer, but also for like a dinner out. And again, are we even surprised? Of course, I love these type of vest tops. This one is in a size small and I like that it has this cute little, you know, accent at the waist, so it feels really nice and feminine. And then this one does go all the way at the top, so the other ones that I showed were more of a square neck. This one goes all the way to the top. Really nice and comfortable. I like it. It is a bit of a thicker material. It does feel more like a vest jacket type of thing, but I feel like it's not hot enough where you wouldn't wear it in the summer. Like I feel like I could definitely still walk out in this and be comfortable, so while it is thicker than the other ones, it still feels very nice for the summer. And last for Zara, we have this top, which I believe they call this a Peter Pan collar. So it's got this, that's what it looks like in the back. It just goes all the way around basically, and then it has this bow here that you can tie and then like button down, everything being like smocked and stretchy, so nice and comfortable. Same thing with the arms. I really liked it. I thought it was super cute. I love this style of clothes. I have a few of them. Anyway, that's it for my Zara haul. That's it for my Banana Republic haul. It is still Sunday though, which means it's time to do some Sunday self-care. I want to try this mask. This is the one that is supposed to become clear after a few hours of using it. This one says that it is the original collagen mask from the Face Shop. Like, I don't know if I have a small face or what, but I always feel like these masks are big on me, and like half the time I struggle with like getting them to actually fit properly, but we'll see. You can either keep it on overnight or just keep it on until it becomes clear. So obviously, as you can see right now, it's not really that clear at all, but then my skin is supposed to absorb everything and it becomes clear. This is 100% a jump scare. I'm sorry about that. What's that movie with Robin Williams? Is it Mrs. Doubtfire? I feel like I look like that right now. It's been a few hours and this thing is like all clear and it feels super stiff on my skin, so I'm gonna take it off now, especially because I want to have dinner now for sure, and it's gonna be really hard with this. It feels so much tighter. Like my skin definitely feels like it has like this tightening effect. I'm obsessed with this mask now. Like it literally feels now so hydrated while at the same time literally genuinely feels tight. Like I don't know how else to describe it other than like it feels like it definitely has a tightening effect. So obsessed with this one, love it. I'm so glad I got this sent as PR because Love it so much. I just spent some time planning my entire week. I like to go through and look at my calendar and plan my week, plan my content as well for social media, and then respond to some emails and tackle other stuff like that. So that's my little Sunday evening routine, just to really quiet my brain so that I don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, what am I doing this week? When am I going somewhere? All this kind of stuff. And so I just like to spend some time on Sunday evenings writing it all down to get it out of my brain. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting ready for bed. But thank you so much for spending some time with me on this vlog. I hope you enjoyed everything. I'm gonna leave a link to everything that I showed you, including of course all these Ania Haie pieces. Don't forget I have a code, Monica20 gives you 20% off. But I'll leave all that information as well as my jewelry pics in the description, as well as any other links from the Tryon haul and other products that I've shown in this video. But if you have any questions or any comments or anything you want to know, you can leave that in the comment section. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.